The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. LeBron James is out there with Pippen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Shaq in its center.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Curry's shot is off. The drive by Giannis. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Johnson. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to James. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Now, here is Artest. 6 to shoot. Back to Chamberlain. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to LeBron. Leonard with the ball. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. O'Neal passes to Giannis. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. That one drops for him. James has got 5.
Man, this guy, he just lives in pressure. He's so cool in those moments. Very aware of the shot clock situations at all times. I'm not even impressed anymore.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Johnson outside. To the middle. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball, creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll.
Pippen against Curry. Pippen, the pass to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. LeBron's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bulls. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Curry. Back to Chamberlain. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Leonard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Artest against James. Pippen sets a screen for James. A shot, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Inside. Here's Artest. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 3. LeBron outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and the basket is good.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan, and everything falls into place for a team.
Now, here's Chamberlain. Pass to Johnson. Curry outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
A putback. And O'Neal is right there.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Curry setting the pick for Johnson. Into the lane. Takes it off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
From deep, LeBron. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Lakers trail by 5. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's to Curry from downtown. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Bulls. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The Lakers trail. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Artest. Then it's Johnson. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Curry. Clock at 6. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. Curry from deep 3-point land. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Chicago. James outside. Shoots the 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Pippen. Floats it up for James. And the dunk by James.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside Curry. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. James finds Giannis. Back to James. On the wing, Giannis. Covered by Johnson. LeBron against Artest. LeBron, no luck.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Johnson against Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. It's Curry outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 12 in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry, both prolific and efficient.
LeBron outside. Trying to get open his shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Will Chamberlain picks one up. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep with the results they're seeing. And you can understand why.
And the Lakers call time here. On defense, Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Now here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Abdul-Jabbar against O'Neal. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Artest. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Artest kicks to Johnson. It's Curry outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. A shot by LeBron, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now Curry, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Giannis with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Antetokounmpo passes to LeBron. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Leonard with no one around. Great look there, but off target.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
41 seconds left in the first half. Pippen against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Blocked again. Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Leonard. They could use a bucket. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
3-point.
5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls out front, leading by just 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
The Lakers trail. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Antetokounmpo. O'Neal is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Pippen. And it's Leonard in at the 2 guard. Abdul-Jabbar finds Curry. From deep three-point land. Another miss by Curry.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. LeBron's got 19 points.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Curry against Pippen. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. Curry's shot is off. Chicago leading by 3. Count it, and the foul. That one is on our test.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
The Bulls shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson surveying the floor. Yep, it counts. Johnson's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Leonard. Off target with his 3. Artest against Leonard. It's good.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Outside, James. Over Artest. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 2-point game. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And here is Antetokounmpo. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Pippen against Curry. Launches it. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And the Lakers call time here. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Curry. He's got 15. Artest. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Giannis. And a wide open look for James. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. James has got 5 points now in the quarter. Johnson against James. Floats one up. Johnson can't hit. The Bulls leading by 5. Giannis dishes to LeBron. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to LeBron. O'Neal sets the screen for James. They get it back. A second chance effort. Count that one. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
James against Johnson. Outside Curry. It's all in by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James kicks to Giannis. Right-side O'Neal. Leonard inside. Curry meets him. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson, the pass to Curry. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Stephen Curry's out there with Johnson. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Artest in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Johnson. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Artest dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Abdul-Jabbar finds Johnson. Over LeBron. Johnson's shot is off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pippen, the pass to Giannis. Here's James, covered by Johnson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. And the rejection by LeBron.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Pippen, a screen on Chamberlain. James looking it over. O'Neal sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
He misses the free throw.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. They grab their own miss, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. High post, Pippen. Artest against James. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Curry outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Now, here is Artest. Curry kicks to Johnson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. They're running. And here's Leonard from three. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Leonard. They double-team Curry. Chamberlain, the pass to Johnson. Chamberlain a screen. 5 to shoot. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Giannis. What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. And a deep three from Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
O'Neal sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot, and O'Neal finishes inside.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. .130 left in the fourth quarter. Snatched up. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Now James. Pass to Giannis. Back to LeBron. Tries it from 19. They get it again. Here's Pippen. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bulls lead by 7. The Lakers with the ball. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. Curry against Pippen. Curry dishes to Artest. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Paul George. Kevin Durant is out there with Johnson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Chamberlain in at center.
It's pretty much all you can do. You throw your hands up, you try to get in his way, and it's still not enough.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Durant. George outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple.
And George, a volume three-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. And there's James from the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Durant finds Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Lakers. Wilt Chamberlain.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Over Wembanyama. O'Neal misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Chamberlain. Johnson with it. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with another miss. And it's the Bulls' ball. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. James, a screen on Wembanyama. Pass to James. O'Neal inside. George defending. O'Neal misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Now Durant fires it from 18. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Oh, KD just filthy from the mid-range, unguardable most of the time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Antetokounmpo, left side. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6. To win the drought. Here's O'Neal. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Durant. Over James. No good. Off the front rim.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pippen, pass to O'Neal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Durant against James. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Antetokounmpo finds James. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. James has got 5 points.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to James. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
George out there moving the rock and figuring out where his teammates were to have success on that possession.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Oh, deflected. Pass to Durant. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. 7 points in the game.
And Durant, one of the purest shooters in the league.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over George. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when he's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. George outside. Kawhi attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Chicago leading. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's scoreless. Screen by O'Neal. 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Now here's Johnson. Durant for three. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
And so here is Chicago. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Pippen. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Pass to Durant. From deep, Wembanyama. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Durant. Pass to Wembanyama. There's a screen to the inside. It's tipped. Now Johnson. Fires it from 18. Got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Bulls leading by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The three, James, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Johnson passes to Chamberlain. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chamberlain. George outside. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Here's George. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Oh, great focus from James.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Unloads. The shot by James, no good. Lakers trail by 6. It's George on the wing. Leonard defending. Johnson with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Now George. Leonard defending. George passes to Chamberlain. No good there. Excellent D there from O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one.
Chamberlain at the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Durant against Antetokounmpo. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Pass to Durant. The 3-ball. Chicago with a rebound. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Out to James. Uncovered. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Bulls leading by 4. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. And here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. Out to James. The 3. And no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Lakers, George out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Johnson. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks it to George. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over George. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Durant against James. Pass to Johnson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the 3rd quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Throws it up high. It's 2-on-1. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Bulls leading by 10. Here's James. He's got 13. And a deep three from Leonard. No good on the triple. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Antetokounmpo. Leonard's got room. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
Johnson a screen on James. Durant against James. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, George. It's hauled in by the Bulls. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to James. Here's Pippen. Gets the 3 to fall. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Chamberlain passes to Durant. Beyond the arc. Oh, the response. Durant.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
James passes to Leonard from deep.
Shaquille O'Neal. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers trail by 9. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Chamberlain using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Wembanyama against James. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Leonard.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he sinks the second. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Chamberlain passes to Johnson. On the wing, Durant. They double team Durant. Down low. And stolen by Leonard. James outside. Pass to Pippen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. And here's Johnson. He's got 5. Outside Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. 30 seconds left in the third. Antetokounmpo with it. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Money from the wing. Leonard's got 12 points in the game. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Kawhi Leonard, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's James in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Durant puts some moves on. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. Are we seeing a little stat padding here?
James against Wembanyama. Leonard for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Outside Durant. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Here's Leonard. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Johnson. Outside Durant. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain, no good. Chicago leading by 7. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. For 3, Durant. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Double team on Leonard. Pass to James. Let's go with a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's George. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
Leonard against Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Wing shot on the way. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. To the paint. James with a steal. In transition. Here they come. Here's Pippen. That 3's off the mark. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. Durant for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. James against Wembanyama. James passes to Pippen. Pass to Leonard. Plenty of space. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team, we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Chicago leading by 6. Giannis going downhill. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
The Lakers with the ball. little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. James against Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. To the middle. The steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
Leonard, double team, down low. Here's O'Neal. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton, and those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays.
Oh, it's stolen. And that's an intentional foul.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Durant, the pass to Chamberlain. Now here's George. The D's right on him. From deep, Johnson. O'Neal pulls it in. So Chicago takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. LeBron James is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Pippen. And it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pippen against Curry. Back to KD. Just 5 to shoot. Curry wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
On the wing, James. This one for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Deflects the pass. O'Neal with the steal. To the paint. Pippen outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. KD's got 6.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
James, the pass to Leonard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. KD's shot is off. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for LeBron. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 5.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now here's Curry. Outside, KD. Curry, a screen on James. Durant for 3. Again, Durant missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
James with the bucket.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's KD. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Curry. Pass to KD. Back to Curry. Shoots over Pippen. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
The Pistons trailing. KD passes to Curry. Now Wembanyama. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. That one misses. Chicago with the ball. Giannis kicks to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. James has got 11.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Curry against Pippen. Wembanyama outside. Back to Curry. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Leonard. The tray. Another three for Chicago.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pippen against Curry. Connects on the 17-footer. He has 6.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
We've got Durant. Wembanyama's out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Curry. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, O'Neal. Down low. Kicks it out to James. James cooking from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
A 3-ball. Curry can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Leonard. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Curry. Giannis is double. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal sets the screen for Pippen. And Shaq with the slam.
And the strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Curry against Pippen. Curry dishes to KD. Fires from deep. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Chamberlain against Antetokounmpo. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tries the spin move. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
To the inside, Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Giannis up top, guarded by Chamberlain. O'Neal a screen on KD. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Durant finds Curry. Wembanyama outside. And here is KD. He's got 9. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. LeBron outside. Outside Leonard. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint, here's Curry. Oh, Curry making a statement.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
Giannis against Chamberlain. And a deep three from James. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. James has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls. Wembanyama outside. Durant for three. Durant comes back with a three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a stick.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to KD. Back to Curry. Shot on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. And that's 10 points for Stephen Curry. Chicago leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good from Shaq.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Curry against LeBron. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls out front, up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's James. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. Curry with another miss. Chicago leading by 3. Shoots. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Tatum. Still without a basket. Wembanyama outside. On its way from Curry for 2. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. On the wing, Giannis. O'Neal a screen on KD.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
The Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Tatum passes to Curry. And stolen by James. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Durant. Curry with it. Back to KD. And again, it's the Pistons missing. KD's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. James driving. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Tatum with a screen on LeBron. KD's shot is good.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Chamberlain against Giannis. James outside. Off target from three-point range. So it's the Pistons now. Outside Curry. Pass to KD. And stolen by Leonard. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. It's stolen by Curry. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Outside for KD. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got 18 points.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Launches a three. It's all in by the Bulls. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Pistons trail by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Curry finds Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. The shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 20 points. Chicago leading by 6. Giannis with it. No one near James as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Outside Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. James outside. Giannis kicks to Leonard. LeBron outside. Here's Pippen. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Pippen's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pippen with the steal. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Bulls have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Free throw good, LeBron. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 12. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Curry, Tatum out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Curry. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Pippen. And here is James. Now O'Neal. Guarded by Tatum. Shaq kicks to LeBron. Fades away. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Outside, James. Detroit with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Tatum no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Curry against Pippen. From deep three-point land. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 7-point differential. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's Curry. It's all in by the Bulls. Shaq's got 11 rebounds in the game. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pippen with the bucket.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Curry against Pippen. Goes up on the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. Chicago leading by 10. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pippen, a screen on Curry. To the middle, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Curry's shot is off. Now LeBron. Antetokounmpo passes to James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Down by 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Now here's Giannis. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and James gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Giannis passes to LeBron. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for LeBron. Inside, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Outside for Pippen. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Sacramento Kings. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got LeBron James. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the center spot. Antetokounmpo with it. James outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Pippen. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Artest. Back to Bryant. Tipped. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Artest. Drains the triple.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's closely guarded. Leonard against Durant. Leonard outside. Screen by O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Leonard, that one's good.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Durant looking around. Pass to Artest. Back to Durant. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here is James. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Bryant finds Durant. Three-pointer. LeBron with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's O'Neal. No good with a layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The 3, Durant. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. And here's James. Here's Artest. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
Bulls trail by 4. Now Antetokounmpo. O'Neal inside. And a missed layup. And so here's Sacramento. The 3, Durant. He drops it from range. Durant's got 5.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle. 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Artest, and here's Bryant outside. Unable to get that one. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Durant. Now the Kings in transition. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Here's O'Neal. No made baskets yet. And here's Leonard. Stolen. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Kings on top, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Bryant in a 2-guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
To the inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, that's just a demonstration of terrific ball skills from Kobe. Avoided the defender and gets it to fall inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's James. It's deflected.
Well, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And here's Bryant outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 6. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And there's the drive.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. Defense really unable to handle him.
It's his first trip to the line, and he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to Olajuwon.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
What Hakeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talent.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high-percentage shots.
And so here is Chicago. 6-point game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And he can't hit the second. Sacramento leading by 6. Durant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Artest. Bryant outside. Durant with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. Durant, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Leonard against Durant. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Pass to Olajuwon. And there's the lob. And then Bryant with the dunk.
One of the league's high flyers, Kobe, with the catch and flush.
Bulls trail by 6. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Durant with it. He's got 7. Bryant finds Durant. Over Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. No good. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And he gets it to go. James has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Olajuwon. Another shot. Chicago with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard inside. Covered by Bryant. Fades away. And the shot no good. A bit short. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Durant. Sacramento again missing. Durant's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. James outside. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. The offensive rebound.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside. Intercepted. Pass to James. Deflects the pass. Antetokounmpo, right side. James with the ball. 3-pointer. James from distance. Easy work.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
The Kings trailing. Here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Pass to Artest. Back to Durant. From the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sacramento on top, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Kawhi Leonard, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Screen by O'Neal. Leonard for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Bryant outside. It's tipped.
This is what Pippen is known for, a long, athletic, and exceptional, versatile defender.
Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Offline with a 3. The Kings leading. Goes up on the wing. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Chicago with the ball. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Bryant against Leonard. Outside Durant. Leonard against Bryant. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Pippen. Now, here is James. Pass to O'Neal. And a a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shaq's such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
It's both from the stripe. Now Durant. He's got 9. Timeout call, Sacramento.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
To the left wing. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Screen by Durant. Over James. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 11.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Pass to Pippen for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
3-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Durant against James. And here's Bryant outside. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Fade away. And again, it's Chicago.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He misses the free throw.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And the second free throw is good. Chicago leading. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Here's our test. Pass to Durant. Tipped. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Olajuwon. Now here's Durant. Takes the three. At the arc. KD drains it.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Double team on James. Antetokounmpo outside. James deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Antetokounmpo. James outside. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Pippen. And finally they hit one. Pippen's got 5 now. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And we're coming fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The shot by James, no good. The Kings trailing. Pass to Artest. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Durant. Leonard defending. Durant, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Durant against James. Outside O'Neal. Pass to James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Good on the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
The Kings call timeout.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court, America's best Peachtree, our Sacramento Kings Connect team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Artest. Pass to Bryant to take the lead. And another miss by Sacramento. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bulls lead by 4.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard from the parking lot.
Hey, when Kawhi Leonard's hitting like that, there's not much you can do on D.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Artest. The long distance 3 is buried.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, back at you. LeBron.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Durant against James. To the middle. Here's Artest. Deflected. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Kings trail by 9. Outside Durant. Pass to Artest. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. Chicago with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And rejected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And so here is Chicago. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by Pippen. Bulls leading by 9. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's James. Classic move by LeBron James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. And both free throws good for Durant. The Kings call timeout. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Bryant. Pass to Olajuwon. On the wing, Durant. Check by James. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Leonard, covered by Bryant. Here's James. So Chicago takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports.